Good morning. Well, I wasn't going to make this video, but I kind of have to because, well, I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest. And why am I disappointed? Well, I watched the Pokemon Direct yesterday and I went out and I picked up my little lad from school and we came back and I said to him in the car, you'll never guess what? There's a Pokemon Direct. They're talking about having a new Pokemon game for the Switch. Should we sit and watch it? And he was really excited for it. And we sat down and I got my iPad out and we sat together and we watched it. And yeah, it was rather underwhelming, wasn't it? You know, we were expecting Pokemon Stars. A lot of people were anyway. And, you know, a lot of people were hoping to see a full-on Pokemon game coming to the Switch, an adventure. And my little boy was hyped for that. And I was hyped for that. I'm not actually a huge Pokemon fan, but he is. And, you know, so I was excited for him. But what we got was yet another remaster for the Switch, wasn't it? And, you know, it's starting to look like the Switch is little more than a remaster machine at this stage. Pokken Tournament Deluxe is a remaster from the Wii U. And, you know, they're going to make it available on September the 22nd. Why it's going to take them that long to port it across, I don't know, because I can't imagine it's going to take too much effort. Look, we already have Zelda, which was designed for the Wii U. We've got Mario Kart 8, which is a port from the Wii U. We're getting Splatoon 2, which, for my money, looks little more than a remaster for the Switch as well. And now this. Don't get me wrong, I really like Pokken Tournament. And, you know, that's the game we're going to be getting. Not Pokemon Stars, Pokken Tournament. And I even played this yesterday with my boy and we had a great laugh with it. And it's a great game. Fantastic fun, especially when you're playing locally and you can sit and you can laugh and take the mickey out of each other. But 5 extra characters doesn't make a new game. And neither does calling it DX or saying we're really giving it the deluxe treatment. Being able to play it in tabletop mode is about as much use to me as being able to smear chocolate all over my toilet seat before having a crap. Seriously, I don't care. I'm not going to be taking my Switch to any parties because I'm not interested in some drunken idiot throwing up on it. And I don't want to give my wrists RSI by using the damn Joy-Cons as controllers. They are not comfortable. And 3 versus 3 team battles is nice, but again, it doesn't make a new game and it really doesn't make it a deluxe version either. Not really. Come on. The graphics might be spruced up a little bit, but I wonder how much. Given what we've seen from Digital Foundry about Splatoon 2 and how it's not really looking that much better on the Switch over Splatoon on the Wii U, well, you know, I'm not going to hold my breath waiting for it to look spectacular. We're also going to be getting ranked matches and friend-only group matches, but, you know, do I care? Not really, to be honest. I know some people out there probably will, but frankly, I don't. And we're going to be seeing more of this at E3, aren't we? But do we really need to? Do we really need to see more of this game at E3? They're going to have some tournament at E3 for Pokken Tournament and they're going to have it on stage, presumably. Well, that tells me perhaps that there's not a lot coming from Nintendo at E3. And I'm going to do a short video about Nintendo at E3. And, well, I hope they're going to be giving us more than this, to be honest. You know, the fanboys are already trying to put a positive spin on this, saying wait for E3. But we're almost certainly not getting anything Pokemon at E3, are we? Not any more than this, anyway. I say almost certainly because, you know, this is Nintendo and we all know that they have a habit of doing weird things. So, you know, maybe we'll get Pokemon Stars at E3, but frankly, I doubt it. The Pokemon Company is probably waiting to see just how well the Switch will do before committing to the platform. And think about that for a moment. That's really concerning to me. Considering their close ties with Nintendo, if they're being coy, what can we expect from other developers? It's a little bit worrying. And do you know what? I'm getting sick of Nintendo selling us the same bloody games again. I want something new. Why is it they get a pass from so many people when they pull this shit? When Microsoft and Sony do it, they don't get the same level of love. And okay, you know, we got remasters for the Xbox and we got remasters for the PlayStation, especially early on. But we also got a few new games as well. And I know the catalogue wasn't particularly great for either of them early on, especially Sony. But this is, well, as I say, it's starting to look like this is a port machine and a retro machine. But the other thing we got is, and I wasn't really excited about this at all. In fact, this annoyed me. We got new versions of Pokemon Sun and Moon for the 3DS. They're announced for November 17th. And these are going to be called Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon. And frankly, that's another blatant cash-in. Especially given that these games have only been out for a little while. And in fact, I've only just bought Pokemon Moon for my boy for the DS that I'm buying him for his birthday. Basically, these games are DLC for which they're going to charge full price. Well, you might be interested, but it doesn't fill me with confidence. And I haven't got too much of a problem with this, we're getting Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version, which were originally released in 1999, and they're coming on the 3DS Virtual Console. And that's coming the same day as Pokken Tournament Deluxe. Deluxe? Don't forget the Deluxe. And that's September 22nd this year. And apparently they're going to be hard at work on all of these for about 2 hours a day between the trips to the spa. Frankly, I wasn't impressed. And if this is the kind of thing we're going to be getting at E3, I'm not even sure I want to be bothering. Please, Nintendo, give us something more than this. I know we've got Mario coming later in the year, but we want other stuff. We want new games. And we don't mind that these are new games in existing franchises. This is your way of doing things. You keep reinventing old franchises. And frankly, I haven't got a problem with that if you make a good game, like Zelda Breath of the Wild. That would be fine. If you give us a new Metroid, and I'll be honest here, I've never played a Metroid game. Don't shoot me, but I've never played a Metroid game. But if you released a new Metroid game, a lot of Nintendo fans would be very, very, very happy. And I'd be pretty happy too, and if it was suitable, I'm sure my boy would like to play it. But anyway, as I say, bit disappointing. We were hoping for more than this, weren't we? But, you know, we might get more at E3. We'll have to wait and see. It's not long now. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and we'll have a chat about it as usual. Let me know if you're disappointed. Let me know if you couldn't care less. Let me know if you think this is great. I mean, you know, after all, Pokken Tournament was a good game. So, you know, it will still be good on the Switch, but I've already bought it. I've already got it on the Wii U. Why do I want it again? And I know some people won't have done, but really? Anyway, I'm going on now. I'm rambling a bit, but I was just so annoyed about this. I came away and I had steam coming out of my ears. I was so unhappy. My boy, on the other hand, was actually quite happy about it, but then, you know, he's 7. What do you expect? Anyway, I'm going to go and get myself a cup of tea, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye.